Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlickers, shills, dutch serfs, peasants, vassals, minions, meat sacks. I'm a useful idiot. Welcome. And so we have now ex-President Biden. But of course, his last day in office, he continues to be one of the most disgraceful presidents in U.S. history. So we find out today he not only pardoned Dr. Fauci, but he pardoned General Mark Milley. Let's remember, Milley is the one who falsely claimed that Trump said that veterans were suckers and losers, and the Democratic campaign milked that for all it was worth over the last 4 years. And then all members and staff of the House committee that investigated the January 6th Capitol riot, as well as even the police officers who testified before the committee. And then he also pardoned his sister, Valerie Biden Owens, her husband, John T. Owens, and his two brothers, James B. Biden and Francis W. Biden, along with James Biden's spouse, Sarah Jones Biden. And so, just as I mentioned in a video about 3 to 6 months ago, Biden's presidential pardons would involve Hunter, his brother James, and Dr. Fauci, amongst others, and here we are. And so Liz Cheney's getting a pardon since she was on the January 6th committee, and just pardoning all preemptive pardons for Fauci, the January 6th committee, and his entire family. And so noticeably, he didn't pardon himself, as I predicted he would, but of course, that would have been one step too far, even for Joe Biden. It would have been outrageous beyond belief. But the fact is, the idea that he's pardoned his son Hunter and his brother James and their entire extended families, and even the entire trail of people who could testify and be prosecuted for these illegal business dealings of the Biden family and the Biden crime cartel, that's all nipped in the bud. They'd have a hard time going after Joe if prosecutors couldn't go after all the other people involved in this program and the nepotism and the family business. So, amazing, not unexpected. Of course, he leaves it until the last day in office, the last hours he's in office, and he pardons a bunch more people. That makes him even more one of the most disgraceful presidents in U.S. history, totally abusing his power. And then I have to bring up the point too. It was interesting that the horrific and infantile Joy Reid in liberal media talked about the fact that if conservatives didn't have anything to hide, why would they be worried about fact checkers on social media? But here we have an even bigger example of that. Of course, if Fauci is not guilty and the Biden family is not guilty and they have nothing to hide in the inner workings of the January 6th committee, then why preemptive pardons? They wouldn't need them if they didn't do something bad and illegal. So it seems to only confirm the fact that all of those things are true, and it just really stinks. So here we have it. Biden's last acts in office besides going on vacation and taking a lot of naps, is to pardon basically his entire family and everybody else that might be a target for illegal activities during the Biden administration. So good job, ex-President Biden. I'm a useful idiot. Don't you be one too.